to Clinton's Corner for a Monday. My name is Clinton Jarman. Thanks for joining me once again. Here at the Fair Digest on a Monday, we bring you sports news from South Africa and around the world. Don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe both at the Fair Digest YouTube channel and also on our online magazine, thefairdigest.com. So without further ado, straight into it. On the weekend, there was obviously some Rugby World Cup action that needed to be played, the quarterfinals of the Rugby World Cup. So the first game up was England against Australia. England whipping Australia in this one 40-16, sending the Aussies packing. The next game up was New Zealand against Ireland. Now this is a clash everyone was looking forward to, myself included. I thought that maybe the Irish can pull off an upset in this one. The few factors in this one, Ireland have beaten them quite a number of times over the last few years, as well as the All Blacks perhaps being a bit underdone coming into this one because of not having played a competitive match in quite a while because of the cancellations during the because of the typhoon, the cancellations. But no such luck for Ireland. New Zealand winning this one 46-14. Then we move on to the Sunday's fixtures. Wales took on France. Now this was an interesting game actually. France took an early lead. France took an early lead, 12-0 I think it was. Then Wales came back and it was 12-10. I think at half time it was 19-10. I stand to be corrected though. But yeah, heading into the second half was sort of 12-13 for a long time, and then Wales pulling out a try right at the end to seal the victory, or sort of 5 minutes from the end. Was a good game. And then obviously the last but not least, Japan, they took on South Africa. Obviously Boca managing to pull this one out 26-3. Now obviously guys, if you've been following the Wild Protea, there will be a full review of the South African game as well as a look ahead to the semi-finals of the World Cup, so don't miss that on Friday. Then some NFL news, some American football for you guys. The Ravens, they took on the Seahawks. The Ravens winning this one 30-16, a surprising result in itself, that because the Seahawks were on a bit of a run, and the Ravens managing to hold that run for the moment. Ravens coming good now, and they moved to a solid 5-2 record, as well as the Seahawks are now slipped to a 5-2 record after being 4-1 to start with. 5-1 to start with. Then the Packers, they took on the Raiders, the Oakland Raiders. The Packers, they beat the Raiders 42-24. The Packers now move to 6-1 in their division. Then moving on, the Saints, the New Orleans Saints, they took on the Chicago Bears. Saints winning this one 36-25. Saints move to 6-1 on the season, and they're looking very good at the moment. Then probably, arguably the clash of the weekend. The Cowboys taking on the Eagles. Now obviously these two teams coming into the game were both 3-3, 50-50 with their records in the wins and losses column. Obviously they're division rivals as well, so this would be probably a game that's going to go a long way in cementing top spot. The Cowboys coming out with a victory in this one 37-10 over the Eagles. Obviously the Cowboys move now to 4-3, while the Eagles, they moved to 3-4, 3 wins and 4 losses. So tough loss for the Eagles, but I think the Eagles are a good side and I think they'll be okay. But I think Dallas might just be putting some, hopefully for them they would have turned the corner after 3 straight losses. Then one to look out for tomorrow at 2:15 Central African time. The Jets are playing the Patriots, and that'll be an interesting tussle. Just one thing I didn't write down that I want to mention as well. The 49ers, they kept their winning ways, and they beat Washington 9-0. Yes, 9-0. yeah, so you know, NFL starting to really hot up now, and you know, we're starting to see the contenders for the division titles and emerge now. And moving on to some cricket news for you guys. The Proteas are currently on the third day of the third test. Yeah, things not looking great for the Proteas again, guys. You know, unfortunately, the cricket isn't going according to plan. So India in this one, in their first innings, they scored 497 for 9. They cleared Rohit Sharma with another 100, in fact a double 100 in this one. Ajinkya Rahane helping him out with 115, and as they shared in a massive, I think with fourth wicket partnership, sorry. Rabada, he took 3 wickets up front, and George Linder making his debut took 4. George Linder actually bowled quite nicely in this one, but you know. And then South Africa, we replied with 162 all out. Yeah, guys, dismal performance with the bat yet again. The only shining light in that innings was Zubair Hamza with 62. I must just say that Zubair played very freely, and you know, he looks like a good player. Obviously there'll be a full review on the Wild Protea on Friday, so don't miss that. So just moving on, we then followed, Zubair Hamza got 62, yes, and the wickets, Umesh Yadav got 3, Muhammad Shami got 2, Shabaj Nadim got 2, and Ravinder Jadeja got 2 as well in that innings. So then following on from 162 all out, you know, India obviously enforced the follow on, and now we're 132 for 8, and things are not looking great. Yeah, Tennis de Bruin has top scored with 30 in that innings, so not much to write home about. I must just give a quick update. Tennis de Bruin came in for Dean Alva, who had been struck on the head by a delivery from, I think it was Umesh Yadav at the time. So obviously concussion protocol, and he's been, the doctors and stuff have taken over and said, listen, you know, can't send you back out there, which I think is the right call. And yeah, Tennis played with some freedom as well. Obviously, you know, he wasn't expecting to bat, so there's nothing riding on it for him. But yeah, massive disappointment for the South African team on the verge of another crushing innings defeat. So yeah, we'll have an in-depth look on Friday in the Wild Protea as to what I think, you know, could happen going forward. Then just the wickets in the second innings, Muhammad Shami pitching in with 3 there, Yadav 2, and Ashwin and Jadeja with 1 each. Yeah, so things not looking great there in the cricket, guys. But you know, we'll have a full review on Friday, and we'll talk about it a bit and see what we can come up with going forward. Yeah, guys. So that's me. That's my bit for a Monday. That's the sports news. And so join me again on Friday for the Wild Protea. We will be going in depth on the blocker for the semi-final, yes. And as well as we'll be taking a deeper look at the Proteas struggles and where I think they can improve going forward. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to subscribe as well, guys. Also get your comments in below. I'd love to know what you guys think. If there's anything else you'd like me to cover for a Monday or for a Friday, feel welcome to leave a comment. Thanks.